Whether your child is an athlete or a mathlete, our children really do have a lot on their plates nowadays. I'm here with Beth Stark, and she is a registered dietitian with the Pennsylvania Beef Council. Hello there, Beth.
Hello there, Jackie. It's so wonderful to be here with you today.
Well, we are very excited because there's a lot to talk about when it comes to beef and meals for our families, right?
Absolutely. Before we even get into that, we're just here today. We're going to talk a little bit about the Little League World Series, which we are super excited to share today. That the Beef It's What's for Dinner brand that's funded by the Beef Checkoff is the official sponsor of the Perfect Home Plate this season.
Nice.
So super excited to share that message, and lots of really great beef recipes as well.
I love it. So that's kind of like our theme. It's
yes,
a fun
exactly.
theme.
Absolutely. So today I'm sharing some of my favorite beef forward, family-friendly recipes, because again, we're kind of soon approaching that back to school season.
Yes.
If you have a youth athlete, you're always on the go with games and practices and tournaments. I mean, it just feels like there's so many different things to do. You're always running. But it's just so important to optimize nutrition for growth and development at this young stage.
Right.
And beef can really just cover all of those bases with all of the essential nutrients it provides. So we're talking, B vitamins, iron, zinc, choline, and some of those great nutrients are here in this Mushu steak wraps with apple that we're making today.
Sounds
so
good.
Jackie, I'm so excited that you're gonna help me prepare this.
Thank you.
So here we just have a large bowl, and what we're gonna do first is actually kind of make the sauce for it. So we've got some honey, if you wanna put some honey in that bowl here. This is a great recipe too that you can really prepare in advance. So, you could grill your tri-tip steak, your top sirloin, your flank steak, whatever your preference is. You're getting that excellent source of that high quality protein provided by beef, that can really then be used throughout the week in all of your different meals. So this is what I love because it's also kind of a grab and go portable kind of recipe. So we've got the honey in there, then we're gonna use some hoisin sauce, which is like a sweet and tangy sauce that really kind of, is a standout in this particular recipe. So then the last thing we're gonna add in there is our Granny Smith apple. So that's just one Granny Smith apple that's been sliced up. And then we have some coleslaw here. This is a great mix of some carrots and purple and green cabbage. So we're creating the slaw here. So again, you can make this in advance, you grill your steak in advance, and you can really just assemble this dish as you like throughout the week. We're gonna start first just by tossing the slaw together.
All right. You want to coat everything with that nice little sauce that we just made.
Yeah. And then this steak, again, you could broil the steak, you could put it on a grill. I mean, I'm all about grilling all season long, whether it's summer or not. So, you could grill it, and it's actually just been seasoned lightly with a little bit of cinnamon, which I think is unique, but it adds a really great flavor profile, and then some black pepper. And we're actually just gonna toss the steak right in there as well.
Okay.
So we can do that as our last step, and then we'll make one of those wraps up.
Okay.
Then what we're gonna do is take a whole grain, like a whole wheat tortilla, just like this. You wanna just kind of line those ingredients right down the center. And again, this would be something, that if you're, maybe traveling to a game that's a distance away, you could prepare this in advance, keep it in your cooler, and then pull it out when it's time for lunch. Your young athlete would enjoy this as well. So then, all you would do is simply kind of wrap it up like this. If you're gonna eat it right away, you could do so, or maybe if you're taking it along, you wanna wrap it tightly, or you could even secure it with a toothpick there or something like that.
How fun is that?
To have it go. So just all the different flavors and textures and colors. You've got just, a really great, portable snack, great for young athletes, great for, parents that are involved in sports, or those busy kids just are, kind of getting back to school and adjusting to that new schedule.
Right. And you have to even make one for yourself.
Absolutely, absolutely, yes.
I just love that recipe, but Beth, you have more options for families, right?
Absolutely. The PAbeef.org website is just like your go-to resource for all those recipes. What I personally love is that you can search not only by specific amount of cooking time, you can search by cooking technique. So if you want grill, if you want slow cooker, air fryer, if you have a specific beef cut that you want to search for. So if you're looking for ground beef recipes, top sirloin recipes, or that kind of thing, you can really find anything that will meet your family's needs, whether you're cooking for hours or whether you want a 30-minute meal. It's the best resource.
That's terrific. Tell us about some of the recipes you have here.
Yeah, again, one of my kind of personal favorite ways to get dinner on the table is to do one skillet or one pot meals, right? So this is a one pot lasagna pasta dish. Everything cooked right here in the skillet. So what we did is start with some lean ground beef that was browned. You could add in some zucchini, you could add peppers. I have some baby spinach in there. You add some water, a jar of pasta sauce, your shortcut pasta of choice. So here we're using little mini bow tie pastas. Cooks the pasta right right in the skillet, and then swirl in some ricotta cheese, some mozzarella cheese, and garnish with some fresh basil, and you're good to go. Of course, as a dietitian, I seek out any opportunity to get more vegetables on the plate. So, you know, really make it a grand slam dinner for your youth athlete and get some greens on the plate as well. So a salad is the perfect complement to our one skillet kind of pasta dish here.
Absolutely.
Here we have a trail mix that has beef jerky in it. So if you have a child that's looking for snack options, you know, and if they're on the go, they need to have something that's non-perishable,
yes,
something that's portable that can easily kind of get stashed in the locker or your gym bag, you know, your purse, whatever it is. So this is the simplest kind of recipe idea ever. All I've taken here is beef jerky that's packaged from the grocery store, added it to my favorite variety of prepared trail mix. It has a great balance of, you know, those healthful fats, carbohydrates, and again, that high quality protein from beef, and it's easy to kind of grab and go.
Well, Beth, thank you so much for preparing these recipes for us, and you really knocked it out of the park. And we are inspired.
I love it. Yes.
We're inspired.
You know, so I think, you know, beef really is that home run of a protein, if you will. You know, providing all those essential nutrients important for youth athletes, and you know, that vital stage of growth and development that they're all in at this stage. So yeah, I'm super excited that we could chat a little bit and showcase these family-friendly recipes that are, you know, powered by Beef's nutrition.
Thank you so much, and
Thank you.
right in the midst of the World Series, the Little League World Series, and we're going to enjoy that, and the school year's approaching, and you know what? Every single person is a champion, right?
That's right, that's right. And in Pennsylvania, I mean, this time of year, early August, you're really all about the Little League World Series.
Absolutely.
It's such an amazing opportunity for young athletes and for spectators for sure.
That's the truth. Thanks again, Beth.
Thank you, Jackie.